All
We
right.
good?
So, Chief
Good.
Shields talked to us about today's incident. What can you tell us?
Right. So earlier this evening, officers were dispatched out here on an individual shot call. When they arrived, they found a approximate 13-year-old girl who had been shot. They attempted life-saving measures. She was transported and unfortunately succumbed to her injuries. So she's deceased. Um, we we have a very solid lead. This does not appear to be random. We will provide more information as it becomes available. But more than anything, it's heartbreaking. We just have too many children getting shot, and it's heartbreaking. And we have to rein it in. We've got to get these guns off the street.
And so, can you say anything to the incident that transpired? Could you confirm if it was domestic?
I honestly don't know at this time, but it does appear that preliminary indications are that at least the shooter and the victim were acquaintances, if nothing else.
And so, when you get a call like this, you come out here, still entering your new position. What goes through your mind? What do you want to tell people at home?
Well, I mean, it's a heavy heart coming out here, and we had a 12-year-old shot maybe 7 days ago, and it's not unique to Louisville, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because children dying and being shot, that we're even having this conversation is sickening. So we have to change, and that includes LMPD and how we simply have to get these illegal guns off of the street.
2020 was a record-breaking year for shootings and gun violence in Louisville, specifically with those younger children, like you mentioned. We have people in the area, advocates, Christopher Tuax, who have been working to combat especially the violence with those young ages. In your opinion, how do we stop this, not just gun violence across the city, but specifically with these young people?
So what we've seen particularly during COVID across the United States is a marked increase in gun violence in young people, in large part because they have nothing to do. The schools aren't open, the Boys and Girls Clubs aren't open. It's just an abundance of downtime, and you throw into that the proliferation of illegal weapons that we're dealing with. This is what you get. So what do you do? For us, one, it's a multi-pronged, but the first step is clearly to step up our efforts and get these guns off the street. We just have to.
So, in this incident, you mentioned dealing with illegal weapons. Was this an illegal weapon used?
Well, let me say this. I don't know that at this time, but I think it's fair to say that when you have a 13-year-old who's shot and killed, that was not the purpose of the guns. So something went wrong. Someone was an irresponsible gun owner, certainly at a minimum, and otherwise the gun is illegal, yes.
What can you tell us about the person who pulled the trigger?
I don't know at this time. It's very preliminary, but I promise you we will update this story as we get further. It's sad because this is a child, they have their whole life in front of them, and we're burying another child. And so something in the equation has to change.